Mutant More's latest update adds more mutant creatures and completely overhauls the mutant wither skeleton. The mutant wither skeleton now spits out large clouds of withering gas from its mouth, which not only inflicts the wither effect on targets, but also blinds and slows them. Its attacks now drain health from its targets, allowing it to gradually restore its own health if it continues hitting the player. All attack animations have been revamped, making the mutant wither skeleton's melee attacks smoother. If the player gets too close, it uses a powerful strike with massive knockback, sending the player flying dozens of blocks away. The mutant wither skeleton can also perform a long-range dash, sprinting from a distance to assault the player. After the dash, it slides forward, damaging all entities in its path. If the player stays at mid-range, it fires a wither slash from the blade in its hand, which also inflicts the wither effect. Overall, considering the current strength of this mob, fighting it with vanilla gear may be challenging. It's recommended to face it in the late game, using gear dropped from other monsters to lower the difficulty of the battle. The Mutant Husk is a new addition to the Mutant family in this update, a massive version of the vanilla Husk, standing at 5 times its original size. The Mutant Husk periodically summons vanilla husks to aid in attacking the player, and it retains the Husk's signature ability where its heavy strikes and slam attacks cause hunger to affect the player. Additionally, the sand it scatters on the ground slows players who step on it. If the player keeps too much distance, the Mutant Husk forms a ball of sand and hurls it toward them. Sometimes, it slams the ground with a powerful impact, launching players high into the air. This is its most destructive move, and can instantly kill players with less than half health. If the player tries to maintain a distance, the Mutant Husk will repeatedly slam the ground, creating a sand wave that rushes toward the player. Like other mutant zombies, when the Mutant Husk takes enough damage, it collapses temporarily. Players can take advantage of this moment to either get close or eliminate the summoned vanilla husks, reducing distractions on the battlefield. The Mutant Husk drops materials used to craft the Husk Hammer, which, when right-clicked on the ground, creates a forward-rushing sand shockwave that launches hit targets into the air. The next new creature is the Mutant Hoglin, a beast with unusually strong limbs that launches frenzied charge attacks toward players. In close combat, it not only strikes with its massive tusks, but also kicks players into the air with its hind legs. If kicked, players will be inflicted with a slowing debuff, making it harder to dodge its charges. Using the Husk Hammer to maintain distance is a good strategy, but you must also be wary of its Stomping Smash, which deals area damage to all nearby entities. When the Mutant Hoglin loses a certain amount of health, it goes into a frenzy. In this state, its attacks become more frequent, and if you're not constantly monitoring your health, you could easily be overwhelmed by its relentless charges. The frenzied Mutant Hoglin rarely stops attacking, so ranged weapons with knockback abilities are the best choice to deal with it. Upon defeat, the Mutant Hoglin drops its tusks, which can be crafted into a helmet, gauntlets, and a tusk sword that grants the player the ability to dash. The mutant frozen zombie has the ability to summon a blizzard, which it uses at the start of the battle to freeze players in its vicinity. Like other zombies, it can summon vanilla zombies similar to itself, but it is immune to sunlight and can survive during the day. The mutant frozen zombie possesses extreme knockback and jumping abilities, and with the blizzard surrounding it, players using melee weapons will find it hard to get close. It can also summon ice spikes around itself, which deal damage to players who step on them. Additionally, it can pick up these ice spikes and throw them at players as weapons or dig up massive snow blocks to hurl at them, causing freezing and slowing effects. As its health decreases, the mutant frozen zombie becomes easier to knock down, making the fight progressively simpler, opposite to the battle with the Mutant Hoglin. Upon defeat, the player can use its drops to craft redstone machines and icicle ammo charge. When powered by redstone, the redstone machine generates the mutant frozen zombie's blizzard, slowing and freezing all creatures in the area. The icicle ammo charge continuously supplies players with special freezing arrows, providing an infinite arrow supply. The final new monster is the mutant jungle zombie, with one of its arms mutated into a massive vine, serving as its primary weapon. In addition to sweeping attacks with its vine arm, the vine can also ensnare and lift players, dealing constant crushing damage to those it grabs. Like the vanilla jungle zombie, the mutant jungle zombies attacks poison players, so don't forget to bring milk to counteract the effect. The vine arm boasts an extremely long attack range, making it the most powerful ranged mutant zombie. After losing some health, the mutant jungle zombie also collapses. But unlike other zombies, it releases a large cloud of poisonous gas around itself when down, preventing players from approaching for a sneak attack. Be especially cautious, as it may use the gas as cover to counterattack and ensnare players. If caught by the vine, players will be slammed repeatedly into the ground, dealing massive damage. All the new creatures in this mod feature excellent animations and textures, particularly the mutant jungle zombie. Each monster has unique mechanics, and if you're looking for a fun challenge against mutated creatures, this mod is a must-try. Upon defeat, the mutant jungle zombie drops materials that can be used to craft 3 interesting weapons. The Sentry Vine allows players to summon sentient vines on the ground that automatically identify nearby enemy mobs, slamming or knocking them away. The Mutant Jungle Zombie arm lets you grab any creature, and holding the right-click button deals constant damage to the target. Lastly, the Leaf Blower is a gun that can unleash poisonous gas clouds in front of you, or switch modes to disperse the gas. In conclusion, for players seeking new challenges, don't overlook this high-quality mod. This is an add-on for Epic Fight, bringing in weapons from the popular game Black Myth Wukong, allowing players to wield Wukong's signature combat moves. You can build up stack energy by performing basic attacks, which lets you unleash more powerful and iconic abilities from Wukong's arsenal. If you've ever wanted to bring the mythic combat of Black Myth Wukong into your Minecraft experience, this add-on lets you do just that, combining dynamic moves with familiar epic fight mechanics for a unique gameplay twist. Health and Damage HUD improves your Minecraft gameplay by providing a clear and detailed display of health and damage information for all entities. Whenever a mob takes damage, a red indicator instantly appears above them, showing the exact amount of damage dealt. This real-time feedback helps you assess how effective your attacks are during combat. Additionally, if a mob regenerates health, whether through natural healing or potions, a green indicator will appear above them, displaying the amount of health they've regained. This makes it easy to keep track of any healing happening during fights, allowing you to adjust your strategy based on how quickly your enemies recover. One of the standout features of the mod is its support for custom-named mobs. Mobs with personalized names will have their health and damage indicators displayed alongside their names, making it easy to monitor their status in battle. This is especially useful for boss fights or named pets. The mod provides a highly visual and interactive way to keep track of both damage and healing, giving you more control and awareness during combat situations. This mod is an updated fabric fork of loot beams, designed for Minecraft 1.21. It adds customizable, colorful loot beams to dropped items, enhancing the visual experience. By default, all items have beams that change color based on the item's name, but you can customize this further. You can set up whitelists or blacklists for beams, apply color overrides, and even use NBT tags to modify their color. In addition to the beams, name tags appear when you look at or crouch near an item, allowing you to identify it without picking it up. Since this mod is client-side, it works seamlessly on vanilla and Forge servers, even if they don't have the mod installed, making it highly versatile and convenient for players who want a visual upgrade without affecting server compatibility. Young's Cave Biomes is a Vanilla Plus mod that introduces 2 new cave biomes, the Frosted Caves and the Lost Caves, each offering unique environments, mobs, blocks, items, and music. The Frosted Cave is composed of ice blocks, and while exploring, players may come across mutated ice cubes. These creatures are related to slimes but have adapted to the cold. Instead of poisoning players like slimes, they have a chance to freeze you with their attacks. They roll towards players, dealing damage on impact. But unlike slimes, they don't split upon death. The Lost Caves are desert-themed caves filled with special cacti and hanging vines. Players exploring this biome will encounter sand snappers, peaceful lizards that live in desert areas. When approached, they quickly burrow into the sand and swim away, making them difficult to catch. The unique cacti in the Lost Caves sometimes bear edible fruits, serving as a valuable food source while navigating the biome. Immersive Lanterns lets you wear lanterns using the Accessories mod with dynamic lighting and custom swinging physics. You can craft a lantern to equip in your accessories slot, and it will hang from your belt, lighting the area around you. In third person, the lantern swings like a pendulum as you move. While other mods add dynamic lighting to lanterns, Immersive Lanterns is the first to offer full compatibility with Iris shader packs that have custom dynamic lighting. For example, equipping a soul lantern with complementary shaders gives off a blue glow. Dracolotl is a mod that allows you to hatch the Ender Dragon egg into a charming yet formidable creature known as the Dracolotl. To summon it, construct a 3-block tall pillar with the dragon egg on top, then surround the pillar with obsidian or bedrock, placing them 1 block away from each side. Add an end crystal atop each of these blocks and interact with the egg to bring your Dracolotl to life. Once hatched, the Dracolotl becomes your loyal companion, ready to join you in battle or stay at home like your other Minecraft pets. Much like axolotls, Dracolotls can breathe underwater and will play dead when critically injured, causing enemies to ignore them. Upon recovering, they grant themselves and their owner a strength boost. They can also fly, and when interacted with using a bottle, they produce dragon's breath. By naming your Dracolotl Hellkite, you unlock a striking red dragon skin. Additionally, feeding it a chorus flower comes with a rare chance of generating a new dragon egg. Tremorzilla's Rage is an add-on for Alex's Caves that cranks up the chaos by keeping Tremorzilla in a permanent state of fury. If you're looking to witness this beast turn the world into a fiery hellscape, this mod is worth a try. With Tremorzilla constantly enraged, its combat power skyrockets, using its devastating radiation laser much more frequently. Be cautious though, its ability to destroy terrain becomes even more aggressive, potentially causing large-scale destruction beneath your feet. If your PC isn't up for the challenge, it's recommended to turn off shaders to reduce the strain and avoid lag. Whether you're looking to set up intense battle arenas or test your skills against a truly formidable foe, this add-on is a solid choice for high-stakes gameplay. This mod is designed to compensate for the inability to use parrying with greatswords in Epic Fight, but it goes beyond just enabling parrying for greatswords. Inspired by Dragon's Dogma 2 and the Monster Hunter series, it created a new and aggressive timing defense skill exclusive to greatswords. It allows players to use a collision attack to neutralize damage and empower themselves in appropriate situations. You can't move when defending. Instead, using defense during the recovery of a normal attack or using innate skills while defending will consume stamina to concentrate body strength for a forward collision. Using it at the right time can expose enemy attacks, greatly reduce the damage taken, knock back the enemy, and restore your stamina. After exposing attack or defending attack, your Valor value will increase, which will let you enter the Valor state when the Valor value reaches 100. However, be aware that being attacked will cause you to lose Valor value. In the Valor state, you will lose a small amount of Valor value every second, and all the pre-attack processes will not be interrupted, and the damage taken will be reduced until the Valor value returns to 0 to end the Valor state. Adventure Dungeons is a mod and data pack that introduces a variety of new structures, each blending seamlessly with the vanilla Minecraft aesthetic while offering unique challenges and rewards. The Bygone Dungeon, hidden beneath forest and plains biomes, is filled with loot chests and vaults protected by trial spawners that keep the fights intense. In the snowy depths, the Cold Lair awaits under snow biomes, featuring a central room with bridges connecting to different sections, giving it a sprawling, fortress-like feel. The Murky Dungeon, found under swamps, is a labyrinthine structure where getting lost is easy. Here, too, you'll find chests, vaults, and trial spawners to conquer. Trial rooms can be found scattered across the overworld, offering a more focused challenge, with rooms full of spawners and treasures to collect. For players seeking exploration with a vanilla twist, these dungeons offer rewarding new adventures.